welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse, broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey there, friends. Welcome back to Daily Dose Radio here in the Bible Bistro. Bible Bistro is kind of like that roadside vegetable stand along the International Superhighway. It's got all kinds of goodies. It's in the shade. It's a pleasant day. Come on in here, sit down. Let's have some Bible study together. Today we're looking at verse 3 in Psalm 123. Verse 3 continues the whole idea he began back in verse 1. I'm going to lift my eyes up unto thee, O thou that dwellest in the heavens. He gives us a similitude in verse 2. Here's the example. The eyes of servants look unto the hand of their masters. And then in verse 2b, we have the application. So our eyes wait upon the Lord our God, till he have mercy. And that's a key word because now we're going to talk a lot about mercy in this prayer. Verse 3, let me read this for you. Have mercy upon us, O Lord. Have mercy upon us, for we are exceedingly filled with contempt. So his prayer here is for mercy. Of course, that's the example that we have, the application. We're waiting for mercy. Now we're praying for mercy to come. Again, we're still in the until, right? Our eyes wait upon the Lord until. So have mercy upon us. Apparently mercy hasn't come yet, but he has not reached his destination yet either. I don't know why we think we have to have everything just good and beautiful, bright and clean, all every day, all the time, and it's just a tragedy with any testing or any problems come. Well, actually the opposite is true. The normal Christian existence is that we find trouble in this life. We're going to be tested. There are going to be temptations along the way. Our faith is going to be tried. We're going to struggle because the world is against us, the devil is against us, and all of his agents. And those that are unsaved, the wicked and the proud and the froward and so forth, the foolish, they abound. The heathen abound. So walking a life of faith, heading towards the spiritual Jerusalem, the heavenly city, is a tough call. And it's not easy to do. And so when he says, have mercy upon us, O Lord, have mercy upon us, for we exceedingly are filled with contempt. Friends, hello, that's where we are too. We are exceedingly filled with contempt. Now we're going to find out why they're exceedingly filled with contempt. And I think you could probably guess the reason. If you just look down there at verse 4, you'll see the reason. And I've already suggested it. There are folks in life that want to make your life a misery as a believer. They don't like you. They don't want to like your Christ. They don't want to believe in your God. They think that your praying is foolish. There's no time for it. What are you doing? This whole Jesus thing is, well, you can just imagine what they say. I'm sure you've heard it. So when he prays this prayer, we are exceedingly filled with contempt, then we know what to do with all the trouble that we face. We take it to him. We look to him. We wait on him. Because there's only one remedy for all of that trouble, and that is God's mercy. And so the prayer fits perfectly with exactly what he is or where he is. And on his journey towards the heavenly city, we see now that he has to pray because there are those around him. He left Meshach in the tents of Kedar. He left those people that were not for peace. But apparently, along the way, he's still finding those folk. They're in different stages of travel, different states of spiritual exercise. They are believing different things. You know, the whole mess. Actually, I don't know why I hadn't thought of this until right now, but this reminds me of Pilgrim's Progress, the wonderful little analogy written by John Bunyan. Well, it's not little, but it's beautiful. So Pilgrim's travel is highlighted in the first half of the book, and in the second half, his wife, Christiana, her travels toward the celestial city are highlighted. I would highly recommend that you go and get that book, and keep in mind Psalm 123. All right, join me again tomorrow, and we'll look at the reason why he's praying here on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.